right. Let me close out of that. And okay. Oh yeah. All right. Oh, frick, hold on. Where is it? Here it is. Okay, I got that. I've pre-prepared the intro this time. You're gonna love it.
Gosh.
So, this is like a shout out to anyone who played Donkey Kong 64. Prepare to cringe. Hear it. Here we go. So we're finally here, recording for you. If you like to chill, you can chill here too. Put your headphones on and just take a seat as we take you through this podcast. Great. Lagged out. What? Gaming podcast. Lagged
Oh my
out.
God.
Have faith and be great.
I literally just cried inside. And
Because of how freaking beautiful and lit that was, dude.
Gosh, it was so cringeworthy.
Heyo, everyone. Mixtape dropping this summer.
This summer? You mean next summer?
Nah, man.
It's almost 2019, man. Actually, it's 2065, so...
This
we'll
upcoming summer, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, gosh. I feel like this year went by so fast.
That was my best intro that I'll ever be able to come up with.
I honestly thought you were going to play some music that was going to be something from Donkey Kong. Is that like in the beginning of Donkey Kong or something?
In Donkey Kong 64, if you just let it like play like without skipping anything, the intro plays a theme song, and it's the DK rap, and it introduces like all the characters and stuff. So that's basically what that was, but lagged out style.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I kind of like your bum podcast. That was kind of good.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like this is like at least 10 levels above that though.
But you have to be able to sing though. I'll ask Janelle.
That was a rap. You don't have to sing to rap. Are you kidding me?
That's true.
You think Eminem has a good singing voice? I don't think so.
Yeah, he's just speaking poems, man.
Exactly.
That's what he's doing, speaking poems.
He's like Professor Oak.
But yeah, hey guys, how are you guys doing? If you guys want to answer us audibly when we ask that question, you can. You don't have to tell us.
We won't hear it, but you can answer audibly anyways.
Yeah. But yeah, it's almost the end of the year though. I just realized that as you said that. This year has went by super fast.
It's been kind of slow for me.
It's been really fast for me. Like, I mean, okay, so it feels like I feel like it feels like when I look back in January through like March, that feels like forever ago, but it was this year. Like, I don't know, it's kind of that feeling. I don't know if you know what I mean by that.
Nope.
But like, I like look back, I'm like, wow, in March I was doing this, and I was like, wow, that feels like that was last year or 2 years ago, but it was just this March, but it went really quickly. Like I don't know, I feel like the year has just went by really quick for me. And there's been a lot of stuff that's happened this year. So it's just like, oh my gosh, it's so much stuff.
December usually goes by pretty quickly for me, but until then, it's just kind of like, yeah, let's just chug along at like whatever speed. Just because it's like there's like so many like holidays and days off and stuff. So like, you don't have to like go to work, trudge through 8 hours of every weekday or whatever. Like you're gonna basically cut a third of that off because you're off from work usually.
So when are you off in December?
The day after Christmas, and then that's it.
That's it?
Yeah, I used all my PTO beforehand.
Dang, that sucks.
So
you only have one day off. You have to work Christmas Eve?
No. So I get
the day.
I get 3 days off in a row basically.
So Christmas Eve, Christmas, and
then the 26th.
So it's like Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I think.
Yeah, I have a 5-day weekend. Friday.
Interesting. Okay.
And like,
I don't actually know mine yet, but
work is so slow during that time that like it doesn't matter if I go in or not. Like we're probably gonna be playing like Super Smash Bros on Switch or something.
Oh my gosh. Do they have one in the office?
No, they're not gonna have a Switch in the office. We'll just bring one in though.
Oh, okay. Who has this? Who is the supplier?
We got a couple people. I can't name my suppliers though.
That's right. Yeah, me either. Can't name my suppliers. I have a Switch coming in the mail from one of my suppliers.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay.
I'm not gonna buy a Switch, but I actually did play the Switch like a couple days ago. Played Super Smash Brothers, but I didn't play on the weird little joystick things.
You play with a GameCube controller?
Yeah, I don't know what those little Switch controller things are, but
Joy-Cons.
But Joy-Cons. Okay, yeah, that's what we were playing at Sean's apartment, and we were playing Super Smash Brothers, and it was really fun. Simon was playing on the Joy-Cons, and he was like, he just got done playing on the GameCube one. He's like, yeah, the Joy-Cons suck. They're just apparently they're kind of awkward because I think some of the jump button or something is like not normal, like a normal place. So it kind of, when you're playing Smash, it's just kind of like, I don't know. I feel like I need all the advantage in Smash I can get, but I did pretty well. I actually won a match with Zelda, and if anyone knows me, I always used to get crushed in Super Smash Brothers by Sean and other people, but I actually did pretty good, and I think it's because I've been playing Monster Hunter.
Yeah, that's it.
I think I've like learning how to like actually use combos, and just a FYI for anyone who doesn't know, but for fighting games for me, I usually just press buttons. I don't like to learn combos. Whenever Cole, and like Cole's listening to this, but like whenever Cole teaches us the controls of like Injustice, I just don't look at them because like I don't want to spend the time to look at it. Like I'm just gonna fight, right? If I do something cool, that's cool. But that's just me. So I know that's like kind of stupid, but yeah, it was fun though.
I mean, you know, for like games like Injustice, you can like save the combos and like pin them on the screen so you can just quickly glance up at them, right?
That's too much effort. I have to look at it though.
Wow.
I can't do that when I'm like fighting on the screen. The thing that annoys me the most with Injustice, I think, if that's the right fighting game, and some other fighting games I've played, is the blocking system in movement system just feels so weird sometimes to me. Like the blocking system, how you have to like push back the opposite way that you're looking to block. I think that's what it is.
Yep.
Or something like that. It's so weird. I'm just like, I know it's like I'm not a fighting game professional, but like, I just feel like for me, I suck balls at them, and I don't like that about it. I wish it was just a button, like X or something. You know what I mean? Like press X to block. I don't know. I just feel like, I don't know. What do you think?
Well, lucky for you, Adam, they announced Mortal Kombat 11 for next year. So
I saw that.
You'll get to play that and be just as bad as Mortal Kombat 10.
Wait, why will I get to play that?
Because Cole might get it.
Yeah, Cole gets all the fighting games.
Cole will probably get it, to be honest. I mean, he got 10. He got Injustice 2. So
is that one have a normal, regular blocking system that normal?
No, I'm just trolling you.
Oh, okay. Dang it. I played the Mortal Kombat. I played Mortal Kombat on like I think the NES or whatever, like the original Nintendo or whatever it was called.
Dreamcast. No, not Dreamcast. Sega Genesis.
Wasn't there one on the original Nintendo though?
Nintendo wouldn't put a game like Mortal Kombat on there. Are you kidding me?
Oh, yeah, it was. Yeah, it was Sega Genesis. Yeah. Okay, it was that. Yeah, because I told you my friend had like every system, but. Yeah, that was interesting. My mom always used to like when I used to go there, she was like, "Don't play Mortal Kombat, it's bad," or something like, I don't know, something like that. And I was like, "Mom, it's fine." It's like there's guys who breathe acid. It's not that big of a deal.
I know. Freaking the 90s, like our childhoods are so funny. Like, I mean, parents are just overprotective because like that's their job, but like it's just so funny. Like my mom didn't want me watching Yu-Gi-Oh because she thought like they were like demons and like they were gonna like steal my soul or something.
Oh my god!
Now she knows it's just a children. Now she knows it's just a children's card game. But like, you know, where the world could end, but you know it never does, so it's fine. But
it's just, literally everything's a children's card game. It's like, it's insane. Like, yeah, I know what you mean. And I feel like parents like they don't even care what their kids play. Like I feel like they just let them play Call of Duty. But I feel like Call of Duty is like, there's like body parts that blow off, but I don't even think it's that. It doesn't even look real. Like I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know. It's interesting. My parents were always like, I don't think I could actually play a mature game. The first mature game I actually got was, I feel like Call of Duty 3 was Was that mature or teen? I can't
I
remember.
think that was.
I don't. Hold on, I gotta look this up because it's gonna bother me. Because so
I know
my
World
first.
at War was probably mature.
This is Call of Duty 3.
Yeah, I know. But I remember World at War. You like could blow parts off, like body parts off.
Yeah, no, yeah, for sure. I remember that. Let's see. Hold on. It's right here.
Oh yeah. Also, hi mom.
Hi, Mom. No, dude, the Call of Duty 3 case is so, like, classic. Oh, my gosh. Why is it not here? Hold on. I gotta find this. This is bothering me.
I'm gonna beat you to it.
Teen. It was teen. Interesting. Okay. So, I think... So, the Call of Duty 4 was Modern Warfare 1.
It was rated teen.
Okay, there you go. I love the guy on the cover. He's just like... He looks so, like, not like he's in war. He's like, I'm going to shoot this gun.
He's like look at me in front of this green screen.
I know, right? But, so that means that Oblivion was my first ever mature game. No, actually, so Oblivion got downgraded to teen. Wait, no. Oblivion was teen. And this is when Sean had it. Sean had it in, like, 6th or 7th grade. And I remember that was his mom wouldn't let him have, I think, mature games either. And his brother like used to like buy him games or something.
Yeah. I always forget he has a brother.
Yeah, and he I think his mom bought him Oblivion when it was teen, and then apparently there's like this scene in Oblivion spoilers where like someone gets like skinned, and so they changed it to mature. So yeah, Oblivion was my first ever mature game, and that was when I was probably like in 8th grade or something, 9th grade. So like now I feel like kids are playing like. I see kids in like GameStop or whatever. I mean, who goes to GameStop anymore? But still, I see kids go in GameStop and they're getting like, you know, what's that? What's the game called that Cole plays a lot with the Halloween stuff? The Dead Till Daylight. That's what it is. And I'm just like, dang, bro. Like, you know, what I mean, I don't know. I just feel like I feel like my parents would never.
Dead by
like, let
Daylight,
me do that.
Not Dead to Daylight.
I said Dead by Daylight.
You said Dead to Daylight.
Hey man, you do die to daylight. Thanos does.
No, only the zombies in I Am Legend do.
And trolls in Lord of the Rings.
Apparently.
But yeah, I don't know. Do you remember your first mature game?
Let's see.
Because dude, I feel like you didn't really play like you played a lot of Nintendo games. So like
Nintendo's good, dude.
I know. I'm not saying they're not good, but they didn't have a lot of mature games.
It was probably Call of Duty World at War.
That's probably what it was.
That's the earliest game I can think of where like there was crude violence of like bodily parts just flying off because you tripped a landmine or something.
Is World of Warcraft considered? Not World of Warcraft. Is Warcraft 3 considered mature?
No, it's cartoony.
Yeah, but it's sexual references.
Like what? There is no spoon.
Oh my god! Wait, hold on. Warcraft 3.
I don't think so. It's probably teen. There's no way my mom would have gotten it for me. If it was mature.
Way. If she did, though, you just like, thank her now. Be like, Mom, thank you for letting me do this. This changed my childhood.
I'm gonna. So I told you how like she got it for me because I had my wisdom teeth taken out and stuff.
Yeah.
So when they make the new one, I'm gonna have another tooth removed and be like, Mom, can you get this for me? Like when they make the remake.
Oh my gosh. Just have the tooth fairy come give you money too.
Yeah,
like,
instead of putting like $1 under my pillow or whatever, she'll put like the game.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. But yeah, that's gonna be an interesting game. When does that come out again? The
no
remake?
idea. Time to Google once again. There's a lot of like keyboard typing in this podcast, so I somewhat apologize.
I don't actually apologize. I like keyboard typing. It's like a staple.
December 31st, 2019.
Oh gosh.
Wait, hold on. Pre-purchase of Warcraft 3 Reforged releases on or before December 31st of 2019. So there's not an official date. It's just coming out sometime next year, before December 31st.
Wow. Okay, guys, before December, it's gonna come out December 30th, and you're like,
30.
we told you.
Yeah, all right.
It was gonna come out before December 31st. Interesting. Well, question though. So I was thinking about this. Yes, exactly. So I want to ask you another top 3. So
okay.
who would you? Okay, so let me make sure I word this correctly.
Please do.
What would be your top 3 video game characters that you would want to be in real life?
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah, it is. It is a really good one.
Okay, so like, when you say video game, do you mean like video game only?
Yes, video game only. Like,
Okay.
like, what do you mean by that?
So like, cause you could say like, oh, like Mario, like he's video game only, right? But then you could say things like, oh, all those Dragon Ball Z fighting games. Oh, I could be Goku then, because he's in a video game. But he was first in like anime and manga and all that stuff. So are you saying like any video game character, or like video game character like they were born and created and mainly thrive in video games?
I would just say mainly video games.
Okay.
Because then you could just say like
Goku.
Man, I'd be Thanos, because in Lego Thanos Infinity War by Marvel, no, I don't know. But yeah, I would probably say mainly.
Or Thanos in Fortnite.
Oh my god, yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, I know. I will say that's pretty cool that they did that in Fortnite. Like,
hey, we don't speak good things about Fortnite here. No, I'm just kidding.
I mean, it's not a bad game.
No, I'm just kidding.
It did win.
I'm just messing.
Like one of the game awards for like best ongoing game.
Yeah, and it actually won Joystick Game of the Year. Remember?
Yeah,
we
but
said
that doesn't matter. Game awards is
sure
what matters. God of War won the Game Awards Game of the Year and
Interesting.
best like directing or story or something like that.
So Red Dead didn't actually win that?
Red Dead won best performer. So like Arthur Morgan, the main character, his voice actor won. And then they also won best something. There was two different like categories where it was like direction or like story or something, and something like two different things that were somewhat similar to that. God of War won one of those, and then Red Dead won the other one. Unfortunately, Spider-Man didn't win any, but oh well.
Yeah, it was kind of tough, man. There was a lot of.
I thought for sure Yuri Lowenthal would have won best performer though, because he did an amazing job as Spider-Man. But
that Arthur dude did a pretty good job too.
I mean, like anyone could just throw on an accent like that and talk like him.
I mean, true.
But I mean, I guess he does. I guess I just haven't played enough in the story yet, to get to like the emotional bits. But anyways,
right.
So top 3 video game characters, only video games. How about we do this? How about I do one, then you do one, and then I do one, and you do one, and I do one, and you do one.
Okay, so you have to say your third. You have to rank them right now.
Oh, so we're going from
3 to 1.
3 to 1. Okay.
And give a little tidbit about it.
Oh, frick. Okay. I was gonna do this in no particular order. Now I have to think about it.
Yeah, now you have to actually use your mind. I have to actually think of some too, Joe. I just thought of this like an hour ago.
Okay.
So.
All right. Number 3 is a close one for number 2, but I'm gonna say Captain Falcon because he likes. He just wants everyone to show me your moves.
Oh,
and he's got the Falcon punch. So. Yeah.
And to let everyone
and
know,
he's like my
that's
main
like
in
Joe's
Smash
favorite.
Bros. So
yeah, that's like your main. He runs like Falcon main, and
Pretty
he likes
much.
to do a lot of like
Falcon.
spamming. No,
Falcon
I'm just kidding.
kick.
Yeah,
I like just naming all of my moves Falcon and then whatever the move is. It's great.
So yeah, that I feel like I could guess your top 3, but I'm not.
I don't think you could.
I would have guessed that one, and I would have guessed something else too, but I don't want to say it yet because I don't know if you're going to consider it part of our parameters.
All right.
But okay, so for me, it's kind of interesting because I don't really play. I mean, I've played a lot of like Call of Duty games, right? So there's no one really. I mean, there's a lot of characters in Call of Duty that are like iconic, that are in the story in like the first couple, but after that it doesn't matter anymore because no one cares about the story. But if I had to pick top 3, so third one would probably be, and tell me if this is part of the parameter, okay?
Okay.
I don't actually know if it is. I don't know if I should say it. I don't want to ruin it.
I like how I asked you what the parameters were, and you're like, "Hey, make sure I'm following."
Well, you made a good
rules.
point. I didn't think about that, but I don't think this one's in the parameters. So I'm probably gonna hold it off. Let's see then. I would say my top 3 things, since I don't know their names specifically. I'm gonna say the main characters in the first 2. The main character in the first 2 Modern Warfares.
Okay.
In Call of Duty, because he was badass. I think his name was what was his name?
That's a good one. I do like, you're talking about the American one, right?
Yeah, the American one.
Okay.
Like, they were really good. Like, those characters were really good. I know they had like Reznov, like from like World at War, and he's in like some other Black Ops ones. But it's Nathan's. It's Nathan, I think, or something. It's like, what is his name? Hold on, I gotta look this up. This is really bothering me.
That's
I'm
fine, because I
guys.
need to think of a number 2.
Okay, hold on.
I have my number 1,
Call of
but not my
Duty
number 2.
for main character.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, John Soap McTavish.
Soap. Nathan.
Soap, yeah, Nathan. Yeah, no, I would say he's really cool in my opinion, and I loved the campaigns on those games. So I would have to say that.
Okay.
So
all right. Before I say my number 2, which I just found by looking at the games in my room, what do you think I'm gonna say? Because you said you had like my top 3 in your head, right?
yeah, I was gonna say this is what my top 3. Sorry,
for me,
my top 3 that I was gonna tell you is Captain Falcon, Ash Ketchum, and what's his name? Cade 6.
Interesting. I didn't even think about Cade. And you're close with Ash, but no, because he is not actually a video game character.
That's why I know. I didn't think he
anime
technically
only.
was. Like
Is that
he's
who you were gonna say?
I was gonna say for my 3, yeah, but then I was like, I don't think he's considered. He wasn't really born in video game world.
Yeah,
like we played Pokemon a lot, but it was really kind of an anime.
He's anime only. Red is who you're thinking of.
Yeah, that's a
and
good
that was gonna be my number 2, but then you said Cade, and now I'm like, ooh, that's pretty good too. But then Cade's dead, so like I don't know if I really want to be dead.
But you're not like actively them right now. It's just like you would be them. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, but that means I still die.
Oh my gosh.
Hold on, I gotta look around my room again.
Oh my gosh.
I'm trying to think of like all the games that I've played that have cool characters that I'd want to be.
I have my 3 left. I'm gonna add an honorable mention.
Frickin'. I don't know.
It's tough, dude.
I know, like
You know
I want to
them.
say things like, "Oh, Batman, Spider-Man," but those aren't video game like,
Those are
like
technically
original
like superheroes.
Well, I mean, they're like comic book characters. Yeah, they're not like
Right.
they don't originate in video games. The main character from Call of Cthulhu. I'm kidding.
Wow. You could say
I don't even remember his
Elastigirl.
name.
No, I'm just kidding.
Elastigirl's not even a video game. What?
I know. I was just messing. I was thinking of something totally terrible.
Rick. I guess.
Should we snake it and I do my 2?
Snake. No. I guess I'll say the Dragonborn from Skyrim, because he's pretty
Yeah.
beast. He can literally like beat dragons up. He could take their souls. He could learn their powers and all that. You can later call a dragon and ride it around like a pet, which is pretty awesome. He can learn like magic and stuff. So I mean, it's not the worst guy to be, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And if you die, you just respawn. So it's okay.
Okay. So, guess my last 2. What do you think my last 2 is? I'm like thinking of some like as they come to my mind now too. It's great.
I feel like Cade is on that list.
Plead the 5th.
And then probably like either your RuneScape character, your
God.
ESO character or your Monster Hunter character.
That's your good guesses, but I don't know if they're going to be correct.
Two of those are girls, by the way.
No, I have multiple gender characters. In
You're about to say
ESO.
multiple female characters.
No, in ESO, I have multiple gender characters. I just like to see how the armor looks on all of them. I think it looks cool.
Okay.
Yeah. No, but my number 2 is crap, I had it. I have 3 in my mind, but one's going to be an honorable mention. So let me what did I say? So that's going to be probably number 1. That's going to be So number 2, my favorite character on my 2. Gosh, this is hard to decide. I think I'm going to go with this one. I want to say Sheik from Super Smash Brothers, pretty much.
Interesting.
Because Sheik is someone I remember when I was younger. That was like the first character I played on Melee, and I thought she was so cool. And there's a lot of characters from Smash that I really like. Like I like Link and Fox and Sheik, and then like Ike and Marth are really fun to use.
Like Ike.
Like Ike, exactly. Dude, by the way, in the new Super Smash, I think it's Ike. He is ridiculous, dude.
Ike
I was
is always
destroying
awesome
with him. He's so good, man. I was like, wow. But anyway, Sheik is cool. I've never played any of the Zelda games besides 4 Seasons, I think it was. 4 Seasons.
Yeah, 4 Seasons.
So I never had a Nintendo as a kid. So like that was kind of why I never played a lot of those like classic Donkey Kong, all that stuff or whatever. I just played Pokemon pretty much. But Sheik is just so cool to use in Super Smash Bros. Like I love how fast she is and stuff, and it's just like really stealthy, and I don't know, I really like it. So that's my number 2. Do you have any? What's that thing called when people get married? It's just like if anyone wants to speak up, it's like speak up or say something. What do they say again? It's like whenever you can
if anyone objects,
obstruct the
speak
marriage.
now or forever hold your peace or whatever.
Yeah, there it is. So if you object, speak now or forever hold your peace.
To what, your number 2?
Yeah.
Yeah, I object.
Oh my god.
Pick another one.
Now.
I just think it's funny you only know Sheik from Smash, even though he whatever originates from Zelda.
Yeah, no, I know he or she. I don't know. Isn't it a she?
It's Zelda, who's a she, but she's dressing up as a dude. So I guess you would call him a he.
Oh, okay. Wait, is it because she's trying to like sneak out because she's like a secret badass or something?
Sort of. Like in the first time you see him, I believe is in Ocarina of Time, and Zelda dresses up as Sheik to like basically go undercover and escape Ganondorf's like imprisonment or whatever.
Okay.
And I feel like I don't know if she was always like super awesome ninja person or not. Maybe Smash just made her that way. I don't know. But
well, it was pretty awesome. I just remember that, and I was like, "This is amazing." But okay, so you don't obstruct because I deflected your obstruction and I
sure
ate it for dinner. So what's your number 1? And if you have any honorable mentions, you can name them too.
Yeah, I was
after.
going to say honorable mention before number 1.
Yeah, honorable mention first. I have one that I don't think you're gonna guess.
I'm not even gonna attempt to guess it. Honorable mentions. I'd say Red from Pokemon because he's the Pokemon master. I would also say,
that's honorable mention. You said.
Yeah, because Red's pretty cool, but he's silent, and he eventually does lose, but whatever.
What a nub.
But I mean, he also takes down like the Mafia by himself when he's like 10. So it's kind of cool. It's kind of respectable.
Yeah, that is true.
I'd like to see you do that.
Giovanni is technically his dad, though.
No,
let's be honest.
He's Silver's dad. Confirmed.
Confirmed.
It is confirmed.
No, I know.
I don't know if I have any more honorable mentions, mostly because I can't think of any of their games. Maybe like Steve from Minecraft or something. I don't know.
Wow.
Not really, but I always dress up as Dirtman in Minecraft anyway, so I can blend in with the environment. Yeah,
So,
I don't
number
know.
one.
I don't know if I have any other honorable mentions. I'm trying to think of like PS3 games that I've played.
I mean, you've played.
Because there are
You
some
didn't
good
play
ones that I played,
Resistance.
but I wouldn't want to play, or I wouldn't want to like be the characters. Like Infamous is good, but I wouldn't want to be him. Prototype was cool. Definitely don't want to be him.
Why not? Dude, you can freaking fly up.
Because
buildings
his
with,
life
like, a
sucks.
crazy symbiote.
And
Yeah, but you
freaking
have
like all of
powers.
New York is infected by like the parasites or whatever.
But you have a symbiote and you can just fly around, dude.
So what? The government is after him.
But you can just kill the government.
No, that's bad.
I feel like you're taking this or no, never mind. I don't know. I just feel like
How do you
being
want
him
me
is
to
just-
take it? It's like, oh yeah, you
I
get
guess-
to be
I
the
guess when I
person,
thought
but
of
like
it-
not really.
I guess like when I thought about it, I was just thinking like you'd be the person, but then like you wouldn't actually have any of the consequences of the person. You just get to do what they do.
That's no fun.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
PS2. Here's another honorable mention. I'll say, Jack from Jack and Dexter. Like
Okay.
probably
Yeah, I could see
from Jack 3 specifically, because that's like when he's like all cool and like at his peak. You know, that's when he gets Dark Jack and Light Jack, and then he has all those different gun mods and stuff, and all those sweet cars with guns.
You beat those games this year, didn't you?
Oh yeah, I freaking bought that remastered so fast, and then like beat it so fast. It was.
Did you
it was-
100%
It was
it?
worth it. I 100%ed. Well, I beat all three of them, but I didn't like 100% 2 and 3, just because
Oh,
it's
okay.
like there's so much you have to do to do that, and like I don't care,
Yeah.
because all like the 100%ing does is just unlock like Easter egg features, like big head mode, infinite ammo mode, or whatever. So.
Yeah.
So I guess I'll get to the main event because there's nothing. Yeah, there's nothing else on PS2 that I've played. So number one for me is Sora from Kingdom Hearts because he's awesome. He gets to travel to different worlds, Final Fantasy or Disney or original or whatever. He gets to freaking hang out with Donald and Goofy, which is awesome. And sometimes Mickey. And his freaking powers are sick, dude. Like, I don't know. I'm not even going to bother explaining all the different things he can do because we'll be here forever. And it probably involves some numbers that you don't like.
Oh God, like 17 halves.
Yeah, you know.
Kingdom Hearts 46,000.
Yeah.
46.5.
And like he's got sweet style. So that's
Sweet
why
style,
I say Sora is my
Fashion
number one.
Hearts.
Totally.
Fashion Hearts.
Yep.
Okay, so that's your number one. Interesting. I thought it would
Yes.
probably be something from Kingdom Hearts. I just don't know the main character.
That's
So-
fine.
Interesting. So with Kingdom Hearts though, it's technically an RPG?
Yes.
Right?
Yep.
So compared to like Monster Hunter / like Destiny / Diablo, what is it like? How is it compared to those? Because like I really have never played Kingdom Hearts.
Let's see. Well, the first.
And Fallout 4. Let's say that.
Let's see.
Sorry.
Well, I'm guessing up until the latest one, point 2, a fragmentary passage. It's pretty much all been like very like linear worlds. So like each world is sort of broken up into mini like zones, which are all connected, but like you have to like when you go through a zone, there's like a 2-second loading screen, and then it loads the next zone, and then like you just appear in the next one. In 3, I think it's going to be more just like open world because like they have the technology to do that now. Because like back then, you know, like you didn't really see open world that much just because it was harder to do. And that's like how a lot of the older Monster Hunter games are, whereas like they have like this big world, but each world has like different zones, and you have to like go through a loading screen to get through those zones
Right.
or whatever to the next zone. So that's how the first couple were. But 3 looks like it's going to be like, here's the world, have fun. Because like there were so many like invisible walls and stuff in the first 2 and I'm sure in like all the rest, where it's like, oh, I can clearly jump down there, but I can't because of this invisible wall. So it's like that, but like the missions are more or less like Destiny, where it's like, okay, go here, beat this thing, go there, do that thing or whatever. Oh, here's an escort mission or whatever. I don't know what 3 is going to be like, but that's how like 1 and 2 were mostly.
Gotcha.
So,
okay. That's interesting. So is there like rarity of items and stuff too?
Yeah, so
like,
there's like crafting and stuff, and you use it to make like different accessories or like armor. So like you can have what were they called? So like you had, hold on. They were called synthesis. That's right. Synthesis materials. And you use them to make like different accessories and I want to say like armor pieces or something. And like each thing would give you a different stat. So like, and different enemies did different types of damage. So like you have like, fire damage, thunder damage, ice damage, all that stuff. So you could like, if okay, this boss I'm going up against is like ice damage, you could like spec for, ice resistance or whatever to take less damage.
right.
You could also just do like flat armor. You could do like a sort of a just broad sweep of all of them, which isn't as effective as just specking into like one. But it helps. And then you also have accessories which like are more individual stats. But I'm like rambling now. But so there is there's like crafting and like loot, and like certain enemies will only drop certain loot, and there are different items in the game that you can get to increase the rate at which they drop and the rarity of the items that drop. So
Gotcha.
like that's what people usually do late game, is like they'll just get those items and just farm what they need and make better items and stuff.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's like a hybrid. I was just curious because I've never played those games, so
Yeah.
I don't know. But all right, so my number 1. But first, we're gonna get to
Honorable mentions.
So honorable mention, the hunter from Monster Hunter World, because his voice is really cool.
Oh, the huntsman. Yeah.
Yeah, Huntsman. Sorry, his voice is really really cool. I don't know who voice acts him, but it's really cool.
I don't know either. I'm gonna look it up while you do that.
So him is a honorable mention. Another honorable mention would be, so I was thinking Grand Champion, but it would suck to be him. But I think he's hilarious because he's such a troll. But honorable mention for me has got to be Cade 6. I'm surprised Cade 6 wasn't an honorable mention for you.
Well, he dies.
I know, but like he lived a great life, dude. He trolled everyone. So. What?
Just he trolled everyone. I mean,
yeah,
he's still dead though.
I know, but he lived a good life. But anyways, so honorable mention for him, and then, I would say the Fallout character that you make is another honorable mention, because this sounds really dark, but like I always think it's so interesting with the post-apocalyptic world stuff. I always tell Joe and my friends, I'm like, dang, dude, if there was like post-apocalyptic world, then I can't say that word, and I can't say Xenojiva for some reason, like in a weird, like very easily. But I feel like the post-apocalyptic world would be very interesting because it's kind of just like free range and you just like have to survive on your own, and it would suck, but it might be kind of cool because you get to kill raiders and stuff, so that's cool. And you get to slow down time, dude. So have you found that voice actor yet?
So one site says it's Matthew Mercer, but
that guy sounds
he
familiar.
also plays the first chief dude, like the first guy you meet with like the big greatsword or whatever.
Okay.
So his voice doesn't sound like the huntsman. He's a pretty famous voice actor though. Like he plays McCree in Overwatch.
Interesting.
He's done a lot of other things. Let's see. Huntsman voice. Oh, these are all the freaking Japanese voices. Dang it. I'm like, oh, here we go. He's Akimitsu Takase. I'm like, oh, wait.
Nope, that's not him.
Let's see. I guess it is Matthew Mercer. Interesting.
Dude, they have to do something to his voice or something, or maybe he just does that, but it's really cool.
Yeah, I mean, he's a good voice actor, so he probably can pull it off, but
it sounds like I don't know, it just sounds really good. Anyways, we'll get to that in a second, but so those are my honorable mentions. There's probably a lot of other people I'd want to be, but can you guess my number one?
Geralt.
Yes, that's
Got
it.
him.
Yeah, Geralt would be who I'd want to be because Geralt is a badass. And Trevor, if you watch this podcast, which I don't think you've watched ours yet.
How dare you?
Me and Trevor can both agree. Geralt.
You better watch it, Trevor.
Geralt is amazing. So I think he's super cool. He gets to hunt monsters. He gets to have white hair, which I used to have. I don't know what happened to my hair, but I only have blonde hair now.
Bro, just dye it.
Dude, it's like I kind of want to, but I'm not going to because I'm not that ridiculous. I'm not that edgy, but like I'm also not ninja. But I just, dude, if anyone knows, I love making white hair characters in games. I don't know why. I just think it looks really cool.
Shout out to all the old people with white hair who listen to this podcast.
I know, right? Thank you, Dorothy, and thank you, Bill, for listening to our podcast.
What?
But that's their names, right? Dorothy and Bill.
Who?
I'm just making up old people names. So, sorry if you have that name and you're not old.
Got him.
So I think he's cool because he hunts monsters. He's freaking like has like powers. He's pretty much a witch, but he's a guy. So,
but he's also an so he's a witcher.
Exactly, an But I think he's really cool. And that's who my number one would be. Speaking of which, though, Geralt is actually going to be in Monster Hunter World early next year.
And he's in Soul Calibur 6.
And he's in Soul Calibur 6. Trevor said that if they make him in Super Smash Brothers, he's gonna lose his mind because everyone was like joking about Geralt being in all these games now, and when it came out that he's in Monster Hunter World now, everyone was like, next thing's up for him is Super Smash Brothers. So it's just kind of funny, but yeah. So The Witcher and Monster Hunter World are getting a crossover, which is kind of interesting, which will be cool. It's like a whole new story thing. And they're getting a huge expansion next year and a bunch of other stuff, so it's going to be exciting. But me and Joe are still playing the crap out of Monster Hunter. It's so fun.
Yep.
It's amazing. It's just fun, too, because I feel like it's a game that when we play other games, like we always go back and like be like, hey, you want to hunt this? And be like, yeah. And like we just go and hunt it or something. Like, I don't know.
That's exactly how we sound all the time.
Dude, I always impersonate people the way they don't sound just to make it more interesting because we're boring otherwise. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, I'm like super pumped about that. And we've just been, I think I'm at like 115 or 120 hours or something.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy. But yeah, dude, what do you have to say about Monster Hunter? Because it's just amazing. I really just want to talk about that for a second.
Yeah,
like for like five seconds.
It's a pretty good game. You want to go hunt something?
Thank you for impersonating me, man. I sound great.
What? I always sound like this. What are you talking about?
Exactly, dude. Oh my god.
Sorry, I had something stuck in my throat. I need to do my voice acting demo reel at some point.
Please don't.
I'm going to. I actually like wrote down like a little, like a super short like little script of what I'm gonna say.
For what?
The demo, because like when you make a demo, you're supposed to.
Oh, the demo.
You're supposed to do it for like 60 seconds and only have like maybe like 6 different like I guess voices or whatever. So like it's basically 10 seconds per voice. Now people who have done work previously just basically take pieces of that work that they've done previously and use that as their demo. And since I have not done anything, I'm just making up my own. So It's like me having a conversation with like 5 other actor or like voices. So it's like it goes like my voice, then an Australian voice, and then it goes to I can't do it right now, but and then it goes to Gollum's voice, then it goes to Arthur Morgan's voice, and then it goes to Majin Buu's voice, and then it goes to like some snooty like old British dude.
So are you doing this for like you're trying to like audition for something?
Well, there's a website called voices.com where like you can create an account and stuff, and then people can hire you or post jobs for voice actors. Mm-hmm. So trying to like do that as like a side thing. Just see if,
nice.
Because it'd be cool like to actually be a voice actor. Like I'm always doing stupid voices and stuff to myself, so I figured why not do stupid voices for other people for money.
I feel like we all have a really good voice acting like repertoire. Like I feel like our Yu-Gi-Oh voice acting is really good.
Yeah, totally. Except you guys can only do the same character.
I don't care, dude. It's amazing. Like I just think it's great, dude. Like, but what's it called? Sorry, I thought I heard something. Okay. Anyways,
I think it was just like,
dude, that's kind of cool though. I might have to do that too.
Dude, maybe I should throw in some Madakishtar in there.
Oh my god, Madakishtar.
Greetings, you fools! It is I, Madakishtar.
God, that's so funny. But that's good though. No, what you should do is Commander Spray Tan.
I can't, dude. His voice is so beautiful.
It's like, what did he say at the end when he was just like, yeah, or something? He's like, when we fought Xeno'jiva or whatever, or it was like that, or when we did all 3 of the Elder Dragons. I can't remember.
He was like, I don't know, but I remember like the speech. He was like, it's not up to me, but if you guys want to stay here, say so or whatever. And everyone was like, yeah, let's stay. And then I was just like, well, yeah, of course they want to stay. Like they're just sitting here chewing on food and drinking beer. I'm doing all the work.
It's so funny that literally none of those people did. The handler technically did more than all of them.
Right?
Like the handler opened a book about 200 times more than any of them did. Like she opens her book, I pick a quest, she kind of makes my food, and then she sniffs it for some reason. And then she gets really pumped when we eat the food for some reason. That she's like, yeah, I have none of these skills, but go us because we have Phaline Polisher. And then like... It's just like amazing, and then like I just don't. I don't understand because the freaking what is his name? The young Fiverr guy or whatever, the guy with like the mohawk. He was like
he's just like an energetic Fiverr. That's his name.
Literally, yeah. And him and the girl, like the first people you meet on the ship, and they didn't do a damn thing in this game.
And guess what? They have the same armor weapons from the beginning to the end of the game.
And it's funny because all the other Fivers walking around will kind of change armors. If you like notice, they'll like wear armor depending. I've seen people wear like Anjanath armor or whatever. Yeah. But I thought that was so funny because he was like, "Guys, we can go home or we can stay," and everyone's like, "Yeah, let's stay." And like literally,
I know it's a tough choice.
Yeah, it's just
like, no, it's not.
It's so funny, dude. I'm just like, oh my gosh. But
I kind of want to like dub over that. Get like a bunch of people being like, let's stay here, yeah, woo, this is awesome, and just have like one dude like in the far back being like, let's go home.
Yeah, no, right? That's funny. It actually sounded really good too.
I know. It's because I pushed my mic away and leaned back. See, I know voice acting.
Yeah, I know you do, dude.
I've watched.
Dude, you're gonna be hired tomorrow.
I've watched a lot. No, I'm not. I haven't even done the demo reel yet.
Dude, you're about to be the next voice of Ash Ketchum. They're going to choose a guy finally.
I know, right? I wish they didn't freaking recast the whole show. I'm so annoyed.
Oh, they recasted it all?
So after they did the Hoenn, they had to come up with some filler for before Sinnoh because like the games weren't out yet. So that's when they did like the Battle Frontier, if you remember that at all.
Yeah, I remember that.
So Ash beat the first Battle Frontier dude, and then they got all the way to the second one. And right before they actually met the second one, that's when the voices changed because it was like 4 kids owned the rights to Pokemon in America. And then the Pokemon at that point, the Pokemon company took them back. Excuse me. And then that's when they like redid like the whole cast, except for like the narrator, which makes no sense to me.
Although, that is weird. Yeah, the narrator is very interesting.
I think maybe they did change the narrator at some point, but then I know they at least changed them back if they did, which is just funny to me. But like, it's also funny because like those like people who used to be on the show, like they're still on the show. Like, you know, like you'll hear not necessarily like Brock's voice, but like you can kind of pick up like the voice actor's voice or whatever as like a different character, and stuff like that. So, and like some people will like do Pokemon voices or whatever. So it's like they're off the show, but like not really. It's got to be a little
really
awkward.
odd.
It's like, hey, you're fired as Ash, but like, can you come back in and do some Diglett voices for us?
Diglett.
Well, yeah, she did. So Veronica Taylor, the original Ash voice, was Ash for a while. And then she also did May during the Hoenn.
Interesting.
And then she did Diglett, I think. I think she did Diglett. And then she and her daughter did Dugtrio.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Her daughter even got involved.
I know.
That's interesting.
Yeah. Diglett. Trio.
God.
But yeah.
It's funny that you know that stuff.
I know some. I mean, I've watched a lot of like voice acting videos and stuff. I've watched this one guy, James Arnold Taylor, or Jat for short. That's his YouTube channel if you want to check it out. He's got a lot of voice acting stuff. He's the voice of Ratchet and Clank, Johnny Test, Obi-Wan Kenobi in the Cartoon Network like Star Wars Clone Wars series. He's done a lot of other things
Ratchet
too.
and Clank. Wow, I forgot about Sly Cooper.
Yeah, I never played Sly Cooper. I always thought it was cool though.
Yeah, it was fun. Me and Brennan played that.
But yeah, he's got a lot of voice acting like tips and stuff on his channel. So like I've watched a lot of those and all that, and like he'll record sessions of him doing like actual voiceover work for like companies that hire him. Oh yeah, he's also the dude who does like the Fox voice, like for the Fox TV channel. So it's like, up next, I'm the guy tonight on Fox or whatever.
Oh.
Yeah,
okay.
he does that. Oh yeah, he's also done Fred Flintstone.
Wow, he's done a lot then.
Yeah, he's a pretty famous voice actor. He's got his like own studio in his house and everything. Like all of the walls are like soundproofed and stuff.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so is it my turn for Metacritic? I think it is.
It is. This is episode 10.
Yes.
So it is my turn to ask you.
So I feel like you have some good ones because I heard you laughing in the room.
I
before.
do. So one of these I came up with immediately after last week's podcast.
Oh my
And
God.
it was mentioned in last week's podcast. So.
Oh Lord.
So
Okay,
I'm gonna.
so is
I'm
my
gonna,
body ready for
I'm
this?
gonna not start with that one.
Oh gosh, I feel like I know what it is, but I'm not gonna guess.
So here we go. First one. Metascore of 82. User score of 9.0. Developer is Heyo Interactive. It is on PC and Xbox One and PlayStation 4. All right. It is an action adventure general.
It's a general.
It's very important. It's general. And it came out recently too. Rated M for mom. Travel the globe and track your targets across exotic sandbox locations in this game. From sun-drenched streets to dark and dangerous rainforests, nowhere is safe for the world's most deadly assassin. Prepare to experience the ultimate spy thriller story. Your mission is to eliminate the elusive Shadow Client and unravel his militia, but upon learning your target's true identity and the truth about your character's past, nothing will ever be the same.
So a lot of things came to mind there. Okay, read the description again.
Travel the globe and track your targets across exotic sandbox locations in this game. From sun-drenched streets to dark and dangerous rainforests, nowhere is safe from the world's most deadly assassin. Prepare to experience the ultimate spy thriller story. Your mission is to eliminate the elusive Shadow Client and unravel his militia, but upon learning your target's true identity and the truth about your past, nothing will ever be the same.
God, dude, like the world's most dangerous assassin. Like, I feel like, gosh, I don't know. There's so many games that are coming to mind, but I don't think it's gonna be this. It said IO Entertainment.
Interactive.
It's an RPG, open world RPG. You said
it's an action adventure general.
Oh.
I guess you could technically say it's an RPG. It came out in November.
Oh gosh.
It's rated N for Mom.
And what was the scores again?
82 and 9.0.
Gosh, I feel like this is kind of like an odd one or something. So it's not Assassin's Creed. I know that. It's not Far Cry 3. It's not.
Of course, it's not Far Cry 3.
It's not Tomb Raider. It's not. What are other Assassin stuff? It's not Uncharted. Because that's someone else. Oh my gosh, dude. I feel like.
It's like a popular game franchise, but this game didn't get a whole lot of like press.
No, yeah, I know. I knew it was probably a franchise. I'm just trying to think, what would that be? It's not that. All right, I'll have to think of something. What's a game? What's a game that's just kind of like game that wouldn't have gotten a lot of press?
Minecraft.
Exactly. I
mean, there's exotic locations in Minecraft.
Yeah, I know. Oh my gosh. It's not Metal Gear Solid either.
Nope.
That's not it. All right, Monster Hunter World.
Nope. Hitman 2.
God, dude, I knew it was probably something like that. Like it wasn't like super mainstream.
Yeah.
But oh gosh, dang it, darn it.
Yep.
Okay. Is that the immediate one you thought of or no?
No.
Okay.
It's gonna be this next one.
Okay.
Actually, no, I'll save it for last.
Okay.
Because I think it's the best one. It makes me laugh the most. All right.
Oh God.
So, here we go. This game, released on PlayStation 4 and PC. It was on PC first, and then came to PlayStation later. Metascore of 85. User score of 8.1. The developer is Hyperbolic Magnetism.
Oh,
it is an action general. I would also throw music in there. It is rated E for everyone, including if you're under 10. And the summary is: enjoy precisely handcrafted levels and exclusively created electronic dance music, all embedded in an appealing futuristic world. Swing your blank to match the color and right direction to slash the cubes and keep up with the adrenaline pumping music.
Oh God.
This one should be really easy.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, I want to say Dance Dance Revolution.
No.
But it's not that. So read the description again.
Enjoy precisely handcrafted levels and exclusively created electronic dance music, all embedded in an appealing futuristic world. Swing your blank, match the color and the right direction to slash the cubes, and keep up with the adrenaline pumping music.
I don't know what this is.
Really?
You probably think I do.
Yeah. Here's another hint. It's a VR game.
Yeah, I knew it was probably VR, but I don't pay attention to these type of games, so we're gonna go with Fruit Cube, Fruit Cube Dance Dance Revolution Stars 5.
No, Beat Saber.
Okay, what is it?
Beat Saber.
Oh gosh, I don't know that.
Really?
I know nothing.
It's Guitar Hero, but with lightsabers.
Yeah, I've never heard of that ever.
What? Oh my!
Sounded like you said Meat Saber.
Nah, dude, Beat Saber.
My gosh. Dang it. I'm 0 for 2. This is not good.
All right. Well, here comes the best for last.
Oh, gosh. I feel like I know what this is, but hold on.
Okay. So this is a little bit of an older game, released in 2007.
Oh no.
For the Xbox 360.
This is not what I thought.
It is only on the 360. Metascore of 73. User score of 7.0. Experience the new high-definition, next-generation sights and sounds of this game as the prince takes on a new high-rolling adventure with his famous cousins in tow to save the universe once again after the king of all cosmos has a very unroyal and unfortunate accident. As usual, the king of all cosmos demands the service of his son, the prince, to roll anything and everything up into massive clumps to set things right.
Oh, yeah, I know this. Oh, my God. I know what this is.
What is it?
I got it. Hold on. Oh, my God. We talked about it last time on the podcast.
What's it called, dude?
Hold on. You got to give it a second. I know what this is.
Here, let me give you the genres. It's miscellaneous, puzzle, general, puzzle, general.
Oh my God.
Those are legit the genres on freaking Metacritic.
Yeah, I know.
It's 3 puzzles and 2 generals.
Oh my gosh, hold on. Give me a second. Oh my God.
I bet Sean might know it. Well, if Sean listened to last week's, he probably knows what this is.
Okay. I have remembered.
Uh-huh.
Beautiful Katamari.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, man. As soon as we talked about that, I was like, I'm using that next week. The game is so great.
You guys have to you guys have to play that game. It is hilarious. Like we played that at Sean's house, right?
Yeah, we just played the demo over and over.
God, it was so funny. Like, literally just roll around and collect stuff and you become this big ball of stuff. It's the best. Oh my God. I can't believe that's funny.
That was great.
Well, I was 1 for 3, so I didn't suck
3.
terribly. And I promise we'll count these eventually, guys.
Eventually, maybe.
Eventually. But I think that's going to wrap up the podcast this time. Let us know what your top 3 favorite characters are that you would want to be in a video game. And don't cheat. Don't be Ash Ketchum because that's not fair. So I feel like Cole's is going to be the creator of Minecraft.
Not?
And then Cole. Yeah,
but
Cole's
he's not a video game character.
Well, Cole's going to be a character in Minecraft. And he's going to be 2 more. So what would he be? He'd probably be something in a scary game. And then he'd probably be, I don't know what his third one would be. I'm really interested to see what Cole says.
No, Cole wouldn't pick anything in a scary game. He'd probably pick something like Scorpion or something. Unless he was the killer in a scary game, I guess. Sean would probably pick like the main character in Oblivion.
Yeah.
And then
or like
the rest of them don't matter.
Yeah. Well, let us know, guys, and let us know what you guys thought about the podcast number 10.
Yeah.
And then so that means today's the 10th.
Hey,
so
the 10th on the 10th, dude.
So 17. Oh, nice. So then
we totally
the 17th. And we totally planned this. So wait, the next one would be 18th, and the next one would be... So we'd have 2 more before the new year. So wait, that means... Wait, so 17... So tomorrow's the 11th, so it'd be 18, and then a week after that would be 25. So that means that the next one would come out on New Year's Day, right?
Is that true? Let's see.
I think so.
Yeah, it would.
That's funny.
So I guess when we record it, we'll have to act like it's already January 1st.
Yeah, or no, we can record it, but we can just record that it's actually, we'll see you guys next year, you know what I mean? So, bye, guys. Play Monster Hunter World. It's really good. Oh, my God.